Hey up! Alright my ducks, how's it going? You alright? I just sort of greet you this time in what they call the Potteries twang. It's Stoke-on-Trent Potteries talk. That roughly translated means hiya. Alright my friends, hope you're all alright. How's it going? Welcome back to Koi Pond Lifestyle. Okay, so yeah, got up this morning, usual routine, you've seen that, get up, feed fish, water parameters and whatnot. Water levels were a little bit down, only by sort of like maybe an inch or so. So I haven't had my trickle feed in for a couple of days, and easy tiger, and yeah, noticed the water levels were down a little bit. So stuck the top up on, and I thought I'd just give it a bit of a top up and see how it goes. And had a quick look in the filter system, because my little light that I put on top of my aquarium now, batteries ran out on that. So I've got some more batteries and just fitting them and just basically faffing around, to be honest. It's Saturday morning, not going out anywhere really. And then noticed there was a lot of water in the bottom of my filter system at the bottom end. I know it's not watertight, you know, water does get in when it rains, but why so much water? I looked down at one of the pipes, blowing water out, well, trickling water out, little seep. It looks like one of them has perished. So I've had a quick look around all of them, and there's two, one on the outlet of the filter system, and one just after the UV. So I need to get them replaced this morning. So I've been over to Penkoi, see Steve. And I've got a couple of replacements, so we can get. That's a bit of a job we got done this morning. So I think we need to crack on with that before I lose any more water out of this pond. Isn't that right, fish? Okay, let's get that done. Okay, so we've got back from Penkoi, picked up some 4" by 2". I wasn't sure about the size actually, so he's given me two sizes, and I'll fit obviously with the one that goes on, which is good. Take the others back, and they'll just charge me for what I've used. So yeah, these are sort of 4" by 2" pipes. I'll show you in a minute where they fit on, but they've kind of perished just on this, just above where the just above here where the clamp is. So whether I tighten them a bit tight when I put them on, or they've just, that's what it is, and they've perished. But yeah, anyway, I'll show you what the problem is, and then we need to get this fixed because losing water. So anything, I'll get it all turned off, separated, and then change them pipes. Okay, so let me show you quickly what the problem is, because it's leaking and I need to stop it leaking, so I'll show you quick. So I hope you can see that, because it's just literally, I've got a bit of light on it now, so hopefully you can see what we're looking at. But yeah, it's I don't know how long it's been leaking for. Not long, I wouldn't have thought, because I haven't lost a lot of water, so I just need to get that replaced. Okay, so there's the offending item. Hopefully we're not going to get too wet doing this now. Blocked off the pipes. Can't quite see this here, but I'm pointing at like a closed valve, so that's closed. I'm going to lean in now, let's get this thing undone. Using a 9mm spanner instead of a screwdriver, because I just can't quite get in with a screwdriver, unfortunately. So I've not done one of these before, so this would be interesting for you all to laugh at me when I start getting wet or what. I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, let's get the bottom one undone as well. Double thinking in my head now, have I turned everything off? Turned off, it's gotta be. If not, you're gonna see an almighty flush of water and we get very wet. And then me running around panicking. See if I turn these around so you can see. Oh, I can't turn around. Anyway, I've got like Jubilee clips on the end of here. I'm just undoing. I think I was doing them the wrong way a second ago. Never mind. Lefty, righty, whatever you call it. I don't know. Right, so just undoing these now. Hopefully not going to get sprayed in the face any second. There's no pump running. So I'm just treble checking everything. Right, so here it comes. So now undone, top and bottom. Other way handy. Right, here comes the water. So this is where we see if we've done this right. Every day's a school day. Drum roll, please. If you can see the top off of me now, I'm kind of hanging. I'm hanging over the edge of my filter box. Oh, the back of my legs is starting to ache. Not long now, I don't think. Right, so let me just get this off. Oh, make an adjustment because I'm getting a bit stuck. If somebody was videoing behind me now. It's too funny. Right, I'm going to move that out of the way. That's one. Right, I'll get the screwdriver in there now, so give me a second. I'll fix that. What the? You're supposed to be in here with me. Get back in here. Jeez. Okay, no torrents of water yet, which is nice. Oh, there it goes. Right, please stop. Please stop. Flipping heck. Right, yeah, so that must that's obviously just the water from the ooh, more coming out. So there's the offending item. So funny, I think obviously what's just happened now is all the water out of the UV has just glugged out. If it stops glugging. Right, so put this on now. Oh, it comes with its own things. Let me take these off. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mennerin. Right, get this in here. Get this on pronto, quick. Please stop glugging, there we go. Right, there's no more glugging happening, I don't think. I think what I'll do, I'll keep the clips this way around because they're a bit easier to get to rather than have to use that spanner. Oh, I'm going to take a break off my legs in a minute. Just hanging over the edge. Blame it on the edge. I'm still seeing you, Andy. Alright, I'll probably try to fast forward this bit, folks, because all you're doing is watching me tie up a screw here. I've not got wet, so that excitement's gone. Thank God. Right, they're as tight as I think they should be. I'm not going to test them yet though because I've got another one I've just noticed as well, which is perished. So I'm going to get my head out this thing because I sound like I'm in a box. Well, I'm in a box, lying in a box. Oh, flipping, that's better. Got pressure off my legs now. So let's look at the second one. Right, okay, that's one done. Got another one though yet. Have a quick look. And it's a one just after the UV. I'll have a quick look here. Okay, so as you can see, this I hope you can see. Just spin you around that way. I know you might be upside down at the moment, but that's the best way that I can show you how it's perished here, where it's leaking from. So yeah, I suppose it doesn't look like you're upside down, but anyway, this is right next to where my UV is. Let's go around the other way. Right, you see it's just perishing, just there. And it has leaked in the past, so while I've got one, I might as well change this as well, because it's not very good, is it? So let's get that changed as well while we're here, eh? Okay, so there's the second one. Just point out with my screwdriver. There. And that one's going to come off now. Again, everything's turned off that I'm aware of. Yep, I think it is. Right, okay, let's rock and roll. This is the new, got the new one again. I think these were £4.50. £4.50 each, and they come with the clips as well. Yeah, pretty good. That's it, cheap or expensive, I've no idea. I'll leave that there a minute, because that's going to go on as soon as this one comes off. Let's rock. Yeah, and get to this with a screwdriver. I don't need a spanner on this one at the moment. So I think a lot of the water's probably gone out of this, out of the UV by now. Just see it's starting to run out now. You know, when I made this box for the filter system, you know, I thought I'd covered all areas by putting little doors in and things so we could get to stuff. But obviously, as I always say, every day's a school day. And I found a little area back there where it comes to water, right? I know these UVs carry quite a lot of water, so there's going to be a lot of water coming out of this one, I think. Right, there we go. So let's pop that. There comes the rest of the water, which I'm not concerned about this time as I was with the last one, because I know it's just running, which is good. Yeah, interesting to see what's inside these pipes as well, actually. We'll have a look at that in a minute. You know, I like to look at things and play around with stuff. So let's just have a quick look at how we're doing inside the pipe. We've got this like gooey stuff, I don't know what that is. There's a bit of goo in the pipes. I don't think you can see that or not. Check that back through the filter, the job filter. There we go. Okay, let's get this pipe on anyway. Bend the pipes around too much because they've all been welded, so I don't want to be messing with the welds. Okay, that's pretty good in that size where that is. That's about right, I think. Let's get it done up. Fast forward time, I think. Okay, so yeah, I've tried not to over tighten these, because I know sometimes with you over tighten them, it crushes into the rubber. Doesn't do the rubber much good. So, right, interesting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to flick all the switches back on. We'll have a look at what's in that pipe in a second, in that pipe there, and get it all fired back up again. So yeah, we'll see if it's worked both ends. Oh, I've got to take that thing off here. I'll take that off in a minute. Okay, so yeah, let's get it fired up and see what happens. I thought I'd just really quickly just show you what the problems were with these things. Now I've got them off. Split boot. Nice big split in that. And same on this one as well. So I might just show Steve at Pencoy these, because these aren't that old. And there's one of the splits right there on the side as well. So yeah, not very old these. What do we want to go in September last year? So I mean, they're not young. So yeah, not a major problem for me then. Only like £4 each anyway. Easy peasy, £4 each. £4.50 these are. So yeah, just sort of show you, and the stuff inside is gone actually, with just some sort of goo in there from the pond residue. You know, I like to do a bit of detail. Maybe not that much detail. So anyway, I'm not going to go into that because there's no need. So yeah, but it's filter cleaning time now. So now I've done these, it's back to filter. Hi folks. Okay, just after that little bit of a drama this morning with the leak. Been having to think over the last few weeks about the security of my pond. Now in this area where I live, it has been known for a lot of herons flying around, hence me putting my friend over there in the background. Now, the only thing is, apparently herons are clever little monkeys. Well, they're not monkeys obviously. Clever little buggers. And only the other day, down the side of my pond there, footprints like this. Is it heron? I have no idea. But there was footprints all the way down, across the front of the window, to the other side, and back. No fish went missing. No fish were hurt during that visit from whatever it was. And that's how I intend it to be. So I've been looking at security, and to be honest, I bought a home security, one of those little doorbell things you press a button and you can see who's at the front door. I bought one of them, and they had in the same deal through Amazon at the time. Unfortunately it's gone, I think it's gone now, but anyway, at the time they had this deal on where you could buy a couple of cameras and you got a third one for a little bit cheaper. It was a smaller camera, not as high spec as the other two, and that was going to put that on the front of the house. And then I put the doorbell on, and the doorbell sort of covers what I wanted to do, so I was kind of left with this little camera, which I was going to put in my garage. I thought maybe we could put it in the garage. If anyone breaks into there, we can take some film of them and whatnot, or they'll be alerted. But the garage is alarmed anyway, so that'll go off. So I thought, why not get it pointing at the pond? Because it's got an alarm on it, and it's got a light on it, and I can also talk through it, which means that whenever I'm out at work, if something lands or something moves around this pond, it will alert me and tell me. But I have to have me, data on. I have to have the data on. Okay, so not a major problem. I know I've got data on mine, but I haven't got one of these unlimited packages. I've only got so much data, so obviously we're connected to Wi-Fi or to data. Anyway, got a bit carried away with that one then, as I do. So I'm going to fit this camera pointing at the pond, and I'm going to see how it goes and see if this three-toed creature is going to come wandering around my pond again. And if it does, I can see it and I can shush it off, no matter where I am in the world. Get away from my pond, you monkey. Not a monkey. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get that fitted now, and then I'm going to see how it views at the pond. The only thing is, I'm not going to be able to show you. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you how it looks when it's done, because I do my video in through this phone, and this phone has the app on that takes the images of the camera. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. I'll think of something. So yeah, so I'm going to get this thing fitted up. Do you want to watch? I'll show you. Let's go. This is where I suss if my pond cover woodwork is strong enough to carry me. Never done this before. Might be getting watching me go through the bloody thing, you never know. Here we go. Simple mounting stuff, dead easy. And then a mounting screw thing. That's easy enough. Right then, so this is the camera we're going to use. Teeny weeny little thing. It's called a Yuffie Security Camera. Made in Hollywood. Yeah, man. Okay, so there you go. It's a Yuffie camera. It's quite a little trendy one. It's got a little light on it. Bing! Little light up, lights up. So, I'm going to put this up now, in a little screwy hole thing, and then we're going to set it up and see how it goes. So yeah, another reason I've gone for this camera is wireless, no wires. You basically put it up, just as long as you've got a decent Wi-Fi, and it just picks it up. You put a little app in your phone, and you've got a base station that goes in, that's to be connected to your router, and it's all wireless. The battery on these Yuffie, spelled E-U-F-Y, I think that's the 2C, or is it the 2? Anyway, I can't remember. But anyway, it's about 80 quid these, but they had an offer on at the time. If you bought the other system, they'd chuck that in for whatever it was, I can't remember now. So yeah, so wireless, so no wires, just stick them on the side of your wall somewhere, and if it's no good there, then I'll move it to somewhere else and I'll move it around. So yeah, so I'd let you know, Warsaw wireless. Nice. Just one other thing I better point out, I thought I'd point out before I go for this, because it's in the back garden, so it's quite away from the house. Well, not quite away, but it's like 2 or 3 walls where the base station is, which is at the front of the house, where my doorbell is, and it's got to go through 1, 2, 3 walls to get the signal. So I've got one of these boosters that I put inside one of my plug points, and then I'm hoping this is going to boost the signal enough to make that work. If it doesn't work, then I'll maybe try to put it somewhere else, put it on the side of the house maybe and point at the pond. But this seemed ideal really, because he gets the garden as well, so I'm doing security of the garden. Don't have any problems around here, but you know, I had it available, so I thought I'd better use it. So yeah, I'm going to put this in as well. Okay, she's in. There we have it. Yuffie Camera. It's actually looking at us now apparently, so I might be able to show you the footage it's looking at. But anyway, that little positive thing there, this is what it looks at. It's got about, it's got more of a panoramic view than I have. Something like that, but it goes around there as well. Goes all the way around here, so it looks at all this, especially that. So there you go. So I'll keep an eye on that. If our birdie friend comes around, in fact I need to move the other one around, because so if our little friend comes back, I'll get him on video and we'll all be able to look at him as I view him off. So hopefully he doesn't come back again, but just in case, I've got it all sorted now. So there you go. So, let's talk food again. Did a foodie thing a little while ago, and I'm sure you are all seeing at the moment pond temperatures up, then they're down, then they're up, then they're down. So mine are around about between sort of 15 and 17 at the moment. Fluctuates quite a lot. So my feed, I'm now looking, I've got my yummy fish food. Getting to the bottom of this now. This is the food cocktail that Penkoi puts together. The mix gets it to 38% protein. So I'm looking to reduce this now, because we're now in September. And I'm seeing the temperatures, I mean the fish are still eating loads, you know, I'm going through the summer cocktail mix really well. And because of the clay I was putting in, and I've got another update on that clay. Heard about that. More updates about the clay. I think in the last video I spoke about the channel member who had done a whole week, and the larvae in the pipes. I got some results. Dead excited. Why am I so excited? Anyway, back to food. So, yeah, so running out of the summer mix now, so I'm not going to buy any more of this. I went down to see my supplier, I went down to see Steve at Penkoi, and we had a little chat about it. And what I've got is, got another cocktail mix. Oh yes. This time, it's a summer stroke autumn mix. Oh, I get you. Yeah. So this has got the summer and the wheat germ mix in it. So it's a bit of both. like I say, it's still got a bit of protein in there, but it's also got the wheat germ in as well, which is leading into the winter bits. So I'm going to start weaning the fish off the protein stuff that I've been feeding them, and start feeding them the autumn stuff. Well, it's called winter mix, but it's the summer mixed in with the winter stuff. So it's the wheat germ stuff mixed with the high protein stuff. So I'm going to start using that as soon as the summer mix runs out. As soon as my jar of yummy fish food runs out that these guys love, I'm going to go to that. So that's the plan. I'm still feeding, 2, maybe 3, 4 times a day. Well, to demand really. I'm sort of looking at the fish and looking at the waste and whatnot. And it's, again, look at the weather today. He's got home from work and it's still really, really nice. You just can't plan anything, can you? So I'm just keeping an eye on the temperatures. And like I say, I'm fluctuating between sort of 15 and 17 degrees. It's 17 today. Last night it was only 15.5 or whatever it was. So I'm kind of fluctuating all over the place at the moment. But I made the decision. I'm gonna start running off this stuff now, because this still got a lot of protein in. So I'm going to start running this now for the next however long it is. Run that into winter and then straight to the winter mix, because I don't have heating in my pond. So I can't continue to feed under 10 degrees. So as soon as it gets to 10 degrees, that's it. I should be dropping right off then and let these guys go into winter mode and get the pond covered and etc, etc. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know what I'm doing with the feed at the moment. Right, so just the Koi Stop is the channel member who was trialing the fuck. You getting sick of that yet? I am. Anyway, he's trialing that product still, and he did. I remember in the last video I think I said he was trialing it, but he didn't get back to me. But anyway, he has done. He did 10 days straight, every day, dun 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 dun, as it said on the pack, which I still haven't clarified. I've still had no email back from the manufacturer yet, or the supplier, should I say, not the manufacturer. Supplier's not got back to me about his instructions of the daily thing, but he did it 10 days straight. Put it in 10 days, one after the other, of whatever it was for his pond. Results from that was that his ammonia and nitrite levels were sort of levelled, sort of 0.1, I think he said 0.1. Anyway, they've dropped right off now, which is just what mine did. The water quality, apparently, crystal clear. Now, I'm still not getting that. I mean, I put some of this stuff in last night. I'll tell you what I'm doing with it in a minute, but I put some of this, I put that clay in again last night. I'll tell you what I'm doing in a sec, because I'm trying something similar to the Koi Stop. And so anyway, he's getting crystal clear. Superb water quality. He's dead chuffed with that. Now, the larvae in the pipes, gone. Apparently it eradicated the larvae, the legs you get stuck in your pipes, and it reduces your size of your pipes down so you get less water flow. Anyway, gone. So it does work in them as well, because I've got somebody's now tried it. So thank you, Koi Stop. Great bit of feedback there. Everybody can start making up their own minds now of what they want to do with it. It's just clay for me. Whether you use fork or you use others, choice is yours. I don't think I'll do any more on this now, unless something drastic happens, something big. All of a sudden, I don't know what actually. I don't know what else can happen. But anyway, I shan't do any more. And I'm waffling on a bit about clay again. So yeah, sort of update you on that as well. So brilliant. So what am I doing? Right, I'm doing similar to the Koi Stop. However, I'm not doing it every day, because we're coming to the end of the season now, and I want some of this left for next season because I want to do it again. But I'm doing it every other night to see what happens. So every other day I'm putting the dose in. I'm going to do that for 1 week, and then I'm going to go back to once a day. And I'm only going to do this until I hit 10 degrees. And then I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to save it, because I'm not going to put any in over the winter. Spoke to Penkoi. Not going to put any in over the winter, because it's just not worth it. There's no need. So it'll go back in spring. So that's what I'm doing, and see how that goes. Right, so we're speaking about fish food. Let's talk about human food. I've got a Stoke-on-Trent delicacy to introduce you to. If you've ever been to Stoke, and I know some of you Stokies watch this, I just want to introduce everybody to the Oat Cake. That's not a cake, Andy, that's wrap. Don't be saying that round here. By gum. Yeah, these are Staffordshire oat cakes. Just oats, milk, salt, put on the griddle. Best thing to do with these, sweet or savoury. There'll be people in Stoke there going, sweet? What are you talking about, man? Lightly grilled, buttered, syrup, rolled up, eaten. Okay, calm down, Stoke. Savoury, grilled, bit of cheese on. Get the cheese so it's just about melting, or melt the cheese in the microwave, pour that on. Get some bacon and sausage, roll it up. If you like a bit of black pudding as well, bang that on. Oh, you'll not live till you've eaten an oat cake. A loaded oat cake. If you ever do get up to Stoke, and you can find an oat cake shop that does them, I get mine from, ready for it, Stokies, Box Lane. Best. I'll leave that with you. No, I can hear you. I can hear you shouting down the screen at me. Box Lane. These are the best. It's what you brought up on, innit? But anyway, yeah, bang some of these. If you ever come to Stoke, lovely jubbly, or roll it up, eat it. Lovely. Oat cakes. It's not a cake, Andy, it's a wrap. It's not a wrap. It's an oat cake. Anyway, if you like this video, click the subscribe. Please put a thumbs up. Bing the bells. If you want notifications of when these videos are happening, thanks very much for watching. This was Koi Pond Lifestyle. Boom!